just think a lot of parents don't need to be encouraged. I'm
Yeah.
hoping to write a book about it. I'm
Right.
working on it.
All right, we're fixing to go live. All right. I'm gonna give away nothing this time. Unless you want to give away something free that's free again.
Right. So funny.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we're live?
Oh, we're live. Wait a minute. Sorry
Hey.
about that. Hey.
That was pretty funny. We're just catching up on the memories throughout the day today that we have made here at DDX Media of Mountain Fun Life.
That's right. It's
On this
been a fun day.
rainy day. We had our guest earlier, I was calling him KC and the Sunshine Band. We've had the KC and the No Sunshine Band today.
That's right. And we're live here on Mountain Fun Live, and we're excited about all this because we've had so much fun today.
Yes.
Even though it's raining outside, we are happy and go lucky in here.
We got sunshine inside. Look at that.
Sunshine.
And on a cloudy day. Okay, yeah, we clearly have lost what little is left of our minds. But stay tuned for our next episode because you'll still be well entertained by who knows what's going to come out of our mouths this time.
Oh, wait. Speaking of coming out of my mouth, let me make a statement about our last show.
Oh, yes. Go for it.
I was waiting. You was yes. I didn't know if you had another yes in you or not.
She's got a great statement about our last show.
Yes. There's 10 free tickets we're giving away to get into Margaritaville. All thing you have to do, if you'll comment on this show, let us know your name and that you're going to be there. And you'll be put on the VIP list by the gentleman that was on our show.
Chris Beals.
Chris Beals. And once you get there, then you'll be placed in a VIP area. But you have to comment here for us to get you on that list for your 10 free tickets. So now, see how that worked out?
That was good. That was really good. Anyway, be sure to stay tuned because we actually have a guest we had on an earlier episode of ours that we're actually bringing back to elaborate more on his life story. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Bye.
Bye. Today's show is brought to you by Grants Guardians, the place you go for all your crafts needs. Go find them on Facebook. Thanks, Grants Guardians.
You make the sun shine. You seem to stop time. You make me feel like I'm walking on cloud number 9. You make the raindrops. You make
Hey, welcome to In My Shoes, and I'm Rhonda.
And I am Susan, and we are here at DDX Media on this rainy day in Pigeon Forge, but we are making our own sunshine here today in the studio.
It's bright and shiny and warm in here, even though she's cold.
I am freezing. I've been freezing all day long.
Well,
but
you
it's
know
okay.
what? This next guest should warm you up.
Yeah, it's our guest earlier that I was calling KC and the Sunshine Band, but in this case it's KC and the No Sunshine Band. But it's okay because we're going to bring some sunshine to the show today. And I have lost my mind, clearly.
Exactly. First of all, before we really go off the deep end again, let's thank Grants Guardians.
Yes, thank you, Grants Guardians. Thank you for providing the beautiful gift basket today and everything that you've done for us. If you guys need any crafts made or anything artsy made, be sure to look them up on Facebook.
That's right. Thank you again.
Thanks.
Now, let's get into the meat of this.
Well, the reason I was calling him KC, because that was how I had to remember the name, to be honest with you, because, you know, his name starts with a K and his last name with a C, and it's Ken Connors.
Ken Connors.
See, I remember.
Welcome to the show, Ken.
Thank
We're glad
you.
to have
Good
you
to have
back.
you back.
Thank
Good to have you back.
Great, good to be here.
So tell us about you want to talk about your journey in life and how you overcame things and a good example of how to really not, really how to be a good dad and to continue to be in your child's life, and just tell us about your journey.
Well, my story is definitely not typical. It's typical in some ways. Unfortunately, I was divorced at a young age and had a boy. and she had got remarried, and she moved to San Antonio from California. And I did not want to be a long distance dad. And I remember talking to my mom one day shortly after I heard they were going to move. And my mom said, look, you got my blessing. You love your kid. You need to go be a dad. And so I moved to San Antonio when he was 6 years old, and had a hard time. It's like a different planet down there. A lot of ways.
We love you, Texans. We
Yes,
do.
we do. Yeehaw!
And so I met some neat people. I met some famous people down there that I worked for, and I was able to make things work for a couple of years. And then they came up to me and said, "Guess what? We're moving again."
Oh,
And I'm like, "Oh, really? We're moving to Knoxville, Tennessee."
Idaho.
Idaho. I call it
So I'm
Idaho.
like, I know where that's at because I was born in North Carolina. So once again, I packed up by myself and moved this direction. And it was, again, another difficult thing, but I don't regret 1 minute of it.
Because you were actually an active part of your son's life rather than having to do just a vacation here and there or a Skype thing or whatever, long distance. You actually were there with him.
You bet. And it really gave us a bond and a closeness that I can't explain.
And it was a dedication that you gave. You know, a lot of fathers, not saying they're not good fathers, don't get me wrong, would not have gave up their potential life to go just to be with their son all over the world. They would still, you know, travel to see their sons, their stuff, or their children, but they wouldn't have gave up what they had at the moment. So that's, you know, I give you that.
Well, thank you.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, you know, looking back, you know, there are times I think, oh gosh, was it really, you know, the best thing? But it doesn't take me very long to think through that process. And I realized it was the right thing. Definitely was the right thing. Adam and I are very close, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm remarried now. I got a 17-year-old. I got a couple of stepkids that are a little older. They're out of the house. And it really has helped me be a better father this time than ever. Because, first of all, we're still together, and that's great. Good wife, great lady. But, you know, it's just, to actually do what I did was tough. And I've had a lot of people encouraged by my story. They have told me that they're really glad that I've shared my story to encourage them. Because a lot of them have given up on their kids, and they've reconnected with their adult children.
Wow. Now, you said you was born in North Carolina?
Yes.
What part?
New Bern, the birthplace of Pepsi.
All
Actually,
right.
I speak of New Bern. My family and I went on vacation there. I loved it.
It is one of the most historical towns in America. Incredible.
It was beautiful. We actually stayed out on a little island. You drove out across a little tow bridge thing, and you stayed on an island. Actually, it's one of those drawbridges. That's what it was, not a tow bridge. And we stayed out on a little island, and I had never seen train tracks that actually move.
Right?
It was over the water, and then when the boats come through, they actually turned.
Oh, wow.
So,
It's 25 miles from the ocean, and there's a famous palace there too. Next time you go back, go to the Tryon Palace. It was actually one of the early, in the colonies. Matter of fact, Martha Washington's dress is hanging up there somewhere.
wow,
There's just a lot of history there, and it's a beautiful place.
wow. Now, and are you here with your son now? Is your son here now?
My oldest, the son we're speaking about, he's back in San Antonio again.
Okay.
He went back there and got a job back there, and he's doing great.
And how old is he now?
33. Do I have to say it out loud?
He's older than you, right?
Barely.
But you are still close and keeping good contact.
Oh, we talk all the time.
So he realizes the sacrifices that you made then throughout your life.
He does. He does. We are super close, and you know, it's been a journey that I love to share, and I'm really working on a book right now about my journey because I think there needs to be a message of like a reset in our country of saying, look, just because you had a bad situation with a spouse or whatever, you need to do your best to really be there for your kids.
Right.
Look around. Obviously, we're seeing the evidence of it not parents not being involved.
Correct. Now, do you have any other children?
I have a 17-year-old at home named Justin, and he's 6 foot. He's a gentle giant. Hugs me every night, prays for me every night, prays for Mom every night. He's a rare bird at 17. Good kid. My wife had 2 other kids when I met her, and they're 22 and 25. Maybe wrong, 22, 26, in that area. And one's in Murfreesboro and one's in Knoxville. They're doing well. Christina's been through college, and Christopher's working over here in Knoxville still.
Wow.
Yep.
So, any plans moving back to Texas?
For me? No. If anywhere, I'd move to North Carolina probably.
Back to North Carolina?
Yeah, if we'll see how that goes. But if I had a choice.
Right.
Well, now, your book, let's go back to your book real quick. You said you're writing a book, and in the process of this, when you get this book written, what's your plans with that? Are you planning on, like publishing it out, self-published, or trying to get it published, or just using it for a, journal for...
Well, I've been kind of looking at all the different aspects, and I kind of like this self-publishing to start out with, and I'd really like to go speak to groups, maybe parents and groups, and even single parenting groups, and be able to sell my book there, not to make a bunch of money, but to have something in their hand, just encourage them.
And have you done any speaking, like going and talking to public speaking to crowds and stuff about situations like this?
I have in the past, in Texas and in California a little bit. A couple of churches have invited me to speak, and I've done that, so yes.
I think that's great because it could inspire somebody, make a difference in their life when they're ready to give up or just not sure what to do or how to be a part of their child's life. So I think that could really help a lot of people.
I really hope so.
Yeah. And and the point is, again, they really don't have to move all over the world to be with a child as long as they're there for their children. People are not connected with their children. I don't have children, and people say, oh, Rhonda, you don't have a place to say anything. But this is the way I see it. If your child is basically being babysat by a TV or a game, and you're never involved in their life, then how are they going to know what your standards are or who you are?
Right.
Get them out sometime, let them know who you are. Let them, they might be upset for a couple of minutes because you had to turn the TV off, but let them know who Mom and Dad is. Let them know who their family is, and they'll appreciate it later on.
And that's in any relationship, whether it's with your children or a spouse or significant other. With technology the way it is nowadays, there's no excuse not to have good communication because you can still do FaceTime and Skype and, texting and talking on the telephone the old-fashioned way like old people like us used to do.
Bring-a-ding-ding, bring-a-ding-ding.
But yeah, communication is the key factor whether you're with them in person or not. Yeah, in person is ultimately the best thing, but at least you can still have your communication lines open.
Exactly. Well, we really appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you.
And we're running out of time, and we are so excited that you all are watching us, and thank you so much. And again, just to remind you, later on this afternoon, the winners and stuff will be posted on Mountain Fun Live so that you will know that who the winners are.
Maybe it's you watching.
Don't forget to go and watch our YouTube page.
Yes, we are Mountain Fun Life on YouTube, so we have a YouTube channel now also, and we are moving on up.
All right, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching. I'm Rhonda.
And I'm Susan, and don't forget to climb that mountain and find that sunshine behind the clouds.
Bye.
Oh, hey! I was just getting caught up on the latest trends and news of the world. Did you know 80% of content that you watch is online or on your mobile device? Did you know a great new channel that's out right now is called Mountain Fun Life? And you can watch it right on your mobile device, or coming soon to Roku. Make sure to check out Mountain Fun Life on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and the website, mountainfunlife.com. Hello, did you know that most of the stuff shot on Mountain Fun Life is shot right here in this very studio? And maybe you've wanted your own show before. I mean, how cool would it be to be in a studio like this one with your very own show? Just go to mountainfunlife.com for more information, and you can submit to have your own show, and you can be right here